Are you recording? You're recording?
Yeah.
You're recording. Okay, this is Rebel T5 Part 2, Composition and Lighting. Mostly we're going to talk about available light right now, and the actual view that you have is a really bad view. I'm probably pretty much silhouetted or really dark, and there's a bright background. So if Maddox actually swings around and looks at me this way now, I should have a lot better lighting on me, at least in through the window. We're in a pretty dynamic space here with all kinds of different light sources. We're in the media center. We've got overhead lights, which are really strong on me right now. We've got outdoor lighting coming in from a window, and we've got all kinds of dark and light spots. So we're going to use McKenna as a subject and walk through a few scenarios here. If we have to take a photo of McKenna, what could we do? So Maddox, you want to stand behind me right here. First one, this happens a lot, and it's probably the biggest mistake we make, is a silhouette shot where we have the dominant light source coming from behind the subject. So yes, we have a light source here that's pretty strong, but outdoor light is almost always stronger, even on a cloudy day. So I'm going to shoot this shot first. Okay, and looking at the viewfinder, I'll also post that as part of the video. I know that this is bad, so I'm going to move over and have the light source coming from behind me, the dominant light source, and I'm going to shoot another shot of McKenna this way. So light's coming in through here. I've got a brightly lit subject and a dark background. And if we look at these two, actually, let's just look at them through the viewfinder. We're going to review this. So that was just one shift that we could do, a simple shift of location or position. We're going to look at a couple more shots in here. So McKenna's going to come over here. If we don't have natural light, so we don't have an outdoor window, we have to shoot somewhere in here. It doesn't matter where we place her. If you look up at the ceiling right now, Maddox, there's no lights right here. So this is pretty much a dark spot. We're going to have her stand right here, and I'm going to shoot her in a bad spot, dark, with a fairly dark background. Okay, and the camera does a decent job. I'm going to move her over under one of these lights, and it's actually going to be even worse. So go under this one because it's got 3 bulbs. Come forward, stop. Okay, so come over here. Composition wise, you can swing behind me and shoot over my shoulder. So looking at this, there's a lot of bad here. Okay, I've got a sign behind her head that says "not a hallway." It's negative, right? Exit sign, a bunch of empty bookshelves, really ugly, distracting background. Plus I've got a light source that's directly from above, so it's giving her these huge bags under her eyes. Bad as well, okay? But we'll shoot it here because people do this all the time. And I'm gonna shoot it horizontally, which is another sin, okay? If I wanted to change this, what could I do? I could probably move her back a little bit, just step back, keep going, stop, okay? So the lights at least are coming in an angle now and hitting her eyes, that's better. And I could try and get a neutral background like that wall right there. So I'll shoot like this. If you tip your face up a little bit, look up towards the ceiling a little more. There, now look at me though. There, that's weird angle. That's bad.
That's weird.
Okay, but exposure-wise, it's better. We'll take a look at all those. Last thing I want to do is actually put you through the lens here and see what the camera is seeing. So you can have a seat one more time. Let's look at this one. So this is probably the best lighting that we had before, and we've got a lower ISO speed, which means we have more light. I'll take this one. Ready, smile. There we go. Okay, what I want you to notice when we're looking through this viewfinder is that little double beep that you're hearing each time is followed by a red dot, and that red dot right now is on the wood. You're seeing that wood shelf. Notice that McKenna's face is out of focus. I'm going to swing this over, move in awkwardly close, and I'm going to partially depress the button, and that's going to, if it double beeps like that and the red blinks, that means her face is in focus. That's where it's putting the point of focus. I'll take this shot. Ready, smile, look at the camera. Nice, and I get that depth of field effect in the background. The more extreme I go, so the closer I go to her face and I can still focus. Now we're just getting just like eyes. Even closer. If I go closer and closer and closer, once it stops beeping, wow, it's still focusing. Right there is, it can no longer grab a focus. So it's only blinking once. I'll back up a little bit. Right there, hold still.